So anyway, I wanted to say something about music because if the enemy can do something, because this is a spiritual war that we have right now, right? And both worlds are colliding, the spiritual and the physical. But the spiritual is more powerful than the physical. So what I notice is, because I love to hear music, whatever, I just the first time, if I like it, I keep it in my playlist or whatever. So I saw, it's so funny because mine is basically Christian music. That's what I listen to. And then all of a sudden, because it's supposed to be Christian, I saw this song named Jericho. And I'm like, oh wow, awesome, let me hear it. And I saw it. She says, I'm high, I'm from outer space. The Grays want to do something, want to do a contract or whatever. I was like, how did they know about the Grays and the technology? They know, because they are the ones doing all this crap. So, usually, what I tell people that God told me to do is turn things around, turn it around, right? Doesn't matter what it is. If you hear a bad report, turn it around, right? Because I see now, it's like people are addicted to bad news. So you see, when there's something bad happens, which I don't know if it's done on purpose, so the news could be relevant again. Because I saw their views were going down. And then all of a sudden something happens, and then it's like people are just tuned into that. So it's like negative, negative, negative. What are demons? They love negative energy. They feed off of it. So what you're doing is you're attracting, if you don't have it already, you're attracting more demonic energy. And that's why they need that negativity all the time in the air. This is what they feed from, the negative, right? So whenever you hear something, you see it on YouTube, on the news, turn it around. God already poured out his spirit. This is the time that you have power to turn things around. Because when I hear, the prices are going up for everything, I say, God, turn it around, Nobody know what 9/11 is. They don't know that that's Jesus' birthday. Nobody know what 23 means. He only had 23 chromosomes, right? They use all of God's numbers, like the C9, that's God's. The Ezekiel wheel is a surveillance system. It's all eyes. That's his eye. That's Abba's eyes on his people, right? The pyramid is something that God uses. He uses that pyramid. It's a mathematical thing that he does. I don't know, because I hate math for some reason. I'm a simpleton, and I know these things. And I'm thinking, God, where's the church? The church that you first started needs to come back with this new generation. All this mumbo jumbo of going into the churches and preaching, those are empty words. Unless God sends you over there and say, I need you to say this or I need you to say that. They are empty words that people, they don't relate to. So why the hell they're gonna go back to church to hear a message about stuff that they don't want to know? They go there to get fed, to learn something new. And it's the pastor's job to look into everything, right? Like this pastor was talking about, you have to be in the church family. No, you're not. The centurion that killed Jesus, that he pierced his spleen, that's where water and and um, and blood came down, straight down to the ark, because the ark is down there. You have to listen to Brown Wyatt. The most kookiest people are not kooky at all. This society see that kooky, because it's a very clean-cut society, which it was never meant to be that way. Because imagine Abraham and Sarah, they were living among these Zanzumines. What were Zanzumines? Those are buzzing beings. They were buzzing, and they were living among them. So these people were not living the pretty life that now is all just, iPhones and selfies. And I fell for it too. Everybody does, because it's like, whoa, it's new technology, right? So yeah, I have to say, you get a bad report, turn it around. But then you have to have the faith to really believe in it. Because what's the point of, for example, if I could pray for you, but you don't believe in it, in the prayer, right? Like if I could go and pray on you and you say, this ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, because you have to believe it. Do you know the song Only Believe? Yeah, that was Prophet William Marion's song, Only Believe. And that's like, every time I'm like, oh no, I forget what God did for me, the miracles that he did. I remember that song, Only Believe. And on the wings of a small white dove also. He loved to sing. He loved to sing. I love to sing, but I sound horrible. So I'm just telling you, if you ever see something negative, just say, God, turn it around, please, please, God, like I do, like I kick and scream sometimes. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that things are gonna get ramped up. It's gonna go up a notch. Today is my first day of fasting. I'm gonna fast for 4 days, and yeah, so just be watchful over your family. Anoint your family. Do the Aaronic prayer. Do the fasting. My goodness. The devil almost lured me into a trap, because I wanted to try pawpaw, and now there's a pawpaw festival on Saturday, which is the Sabbath. But I'm like, crap, it's okay. I don't care. Pawpaws are gonna come out. One way or the other, God is gonna smack me with a pawpaw. No, I'm not going to the cemetery to get a pawpaw. No, I can't do it. But yeah, this is the time to have your eyes and ears open. Do the Aaronic blessing. Do the Sabbath, because they doing it. Jesus is doing it with all the angels up there. They doing the Sabbath, right? They doing it. So when you do the Sabbath, you're joining them. So there's a link there. It's something. I don't know. It's so holy. It's very holy to do the Sabbath, and I'm so unholy, right? So something that I feel like is holy, why not do it? It's no big deal, It's not like you're gonna take the whole day to do it. Just clean, get your little bread, get your little juice, do the Aaronic prayer, put your little scarf on if you don't have a mantle. That's basically it. Okay, God bless you.